Hi, Misheard Song Lyrics listeners. We're at Season 2, Episode 56, and we're doing a first ever Color Me Bad Misheard song lyric. You heard it correctly. So the misheard song lyric is, make sweet love and mow the lawn. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. And the correct lyrics is, make sweet loving all night long. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. Pretty close. Hey, nothing wrong about taking care of your loved one in the bedroom and then taking care of your lawn of your home. I mean, both need love and attention for it to grow. See what I did there? Anyway, we're going to be talking about Color Me Bad's I Want to Sex You Up if you haven't figured it out already. I'm so excited. And it was released back in March of 1991 as a lead single of their debut album called CMB, also stands for Color Me Bad. The song was a pretty good hit. It was produced by a man by the name of Dr. Freeze. That's what he went by. He was also featured on the soundtrack. The song was produced by Dr. Freeze. That's what he went by. And was also featured on the soundtrack to the 1991 new film, New Jack City, with actor Wesley Snipes, which did pretty good actually too. Dr. Freeze, also known as Elliot Strait, is a singer, songwriter, and record producer. His songs are mostly in what they call the New Jack Swing, which is interesting because that's the name of the movie. Also has that New Jack City, or what they call New York go-go style. Among his work, Dr. Freeze wrote for, of course, Color Me Bad, I Want to Sex You Up. They also did, he also wrote and produced Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison, and co-wrote and co-produced Break of Dawn from Michael Jackson's album Invincible. I didn't know that. Back to the song, I Want to Sex You Up. It definitely did well. It received a lot of accolades, commercial success, actually spending 4 weeks at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, and then topping the Billboard Hot R&B singles and Hot Dance singles chart as well. It also enjoyed international success. People loved them in New Zealand, the Kiwis, and United Kingdom. So let's talk about Color Me Bad. Okay, so bad, they're so bad that bad is spelled with double D's. So 2 D's. Its members look like knockoff versions of famous people. And this has kind of been the running joke, but also it kind of, sets them apart. So Color Me Bad individuals look like they could have been a version of Vanilla Ice with the mustache, George Michael's, Kenny G, and Arsenio Hall. They were an American contemporary R&B band that was formed in 1985 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, by these 4 members. Brian Abrams, the singer. Brian Abrams, also known as Vanilla Ice with the mustache. Second tenor Mark Calderon, he's the one that looked like George Michael. George Michael in the Wham video, by the way. Second tenor Sam Waters, also known as Kenny G, and baritone Kevin Thornton, who looked kind of like Arsenio Hall, also the guy from Black Eyed Peas. Back to Sam Waters, of the 4 of them, he's the one that's done commercially well. And a little tidbit, I didn't realize this after doing some research, he's actually married to American Idol contestant Tamyra Gray. Remember her from season 1? She was 4th place. That's the same season, the original season where Kelly Clarkson was crowned, and she's done quite well for herself, we know that. Gray married Color Me Bad singer Sam Waters when she worked with him on her album or CD, The Dreamer, back on September 2nd of 2006. And they got married in Capri, Italy. They actually have this gorgeous little daughter, now 10 years old, born in July 2010, named Sienna Marie. So they're still happily married, and they're doing quite well. So the band formed, like I said, in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, during high school. That's how they all knew each other. And then the group was soon discovered by Robert Cool Bell of Kool and the Gang fame. I love me some Kool and the Gang. Celebration, all right. Anyway, Bell introduced him to his management team, and the group was signed to Giant Records in 1990. So then there's been various lineups of Color Me Bad, but they did eventually break up as a group in 1998, but have come back, like I said, in different various lineups. They're best known for their single, I Want to Sex You Up, which we'll be talking about today, I Adore Mi Amor, and All for Love. The group has sold over 12 million records worldwide and has 2 number 1 hit singles. 9 top 40 hits, and a triple platinum album. So you can't make fun of Color Me Bad. They've done well at their time. They were nominated for 2 Grammy Awards and won 2, not 1, but 2 Soul Train American Music Awards and 1 American Music Award, and were nominated for 5 others. So some accolades and some award wins. Their song has been featured in many movies and on television programs, including, like I said, the movie New Jack City, Mo Money, No Strings Attached, and the TV show Glee. I've yet to see that. I know people are surprised that I've not seen a Glee episode yet. They also make a cameo appearance of as themselves in a 1992 episode of Beverly Hills 90210, and that was when it was the height of that original, episode, or actually version of it, because there has been a reboot of Beverly Hills 90210 and hasn't done so well. So I alluded to how they did with the charts. So during this time when I Want to Sex You Up came out, the song spent 3 weeks number 1 at the UK singles chart. It reached number 2 for 4 consecutive weeks on our US Billboard Hot 100, behind More Than Words by Extreme. I can see the video at the black and white. And Rush Rush by Paula Abdul. Remember that video? She was with a also young Keanu Reeves at the LA Observatory, and it's just like this movie and has some James Dean kind of Rebel Without a Cause themes in it. So that's what they was up against at that time. This same song was also ranked 40 on Blender's list of, 50 worst songs ever. So I made that list, as well as VH1's 100 greatest songs of the 90s. Now the video, if you haven't seen it already, it is pure 90s. We've got some beautiful ladies. We've got each of the members showing off their sexual prowess with all the ladies. Got some hip hop dancing. This is the quintessential 90s. I guess they were a boy band, I believe. So if you haven't seen it on YouTube, many hits, millions of hits, but great one to watch. And you'll see, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the likeness of these 4 individuals to, like I said, Vanilla Ice with the mustache, George Michael, Kenny G, and Arsenio Hall. And lots of interesting things I found about, when I heard this song as a youngin' back in the day, there were hints of like, I think I've heard this before. And so there were samples, and samples are, again, sampling some music clips from different parts of other songs previous. So here's one of them. When you hear that tick tock, do you don't stop soundbite, that came from or sampled from Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick's La Di Da Di. And if you haven't heard it, I actually went on YouTube and listened to it, watched their video, or just listened to it. That's where that to the tick tock you don't stop came from. The interesting thing is the bass line in the beginning, and I'll sing a couple part of it. The chord structure of I Know You're Not Gonna Sing That Song soundbite or sample from Betty Wright's Tonight Is the Night. If you find it on YouTube, her song is the beginning part of the ooh, tick tock, you don't stop. Ooh, tick tock, you don't stop. Girl, you make me feel real good. We can do it when we both wake up, whatever that means. Girl, you know I'm hooked on you, and that is what I'll do. So putting that song together, you can hear, that's where the tick tock, you don't stop comes from, the la-di-da-di, and then that bass line from Betty Wright's Tonight Is the Night, which, by the way, that song is about a woman's first time. Just want to share that with you. And then the chorus melody is also sampled from Shuggie Otis's song, Strawberry Letter 23. So a lot of great samples they put the song together, thanks to Dr. Freeze, a.k.a. Elliot Strait, which made, this a wonderful song. I Want to Sex You Up, with the Misheard song lyric of Make Sweet Love and Mow the Lawn. Or Make Sweet Love and All Night Long, I meant. Hopefully you learned a lot. I did. I couldn't believe how many rabbit holes I went into, not only finding about who all those 4 gentlemen were of Color Me Bad, but one's married to Tamara Gray, and then where the samples came from to make the song, and even how well it did. It did quite well. So I hope you guys learned as much as I did. If there's any new Misheard song lyrics you can think of, please send it to Misheard Songs, that's Misheard songs at gmail.com. And you might be surprised, either your misheard song lyric might be featured, or even better yet, we might have you as a guest to talk about it. Have a great day and keep saying those songs wrong. Bye.